Hello Virgo and welcome to your weekly reading. Please keep in mind, in this reading will not resonate with every single Virgo out there, so if it does not, feel free to check out your other placements. Also, keep in mind this energy can be vice versa. Alright, we had the High Priestess pop out, so I'll take it. Messages for Virgo, please. For this week, regarding love, for Virgo, we have the King of Cups. One more for Virgo, please. It's 2 minutes. Oh, okay. For Virgo, please. Okay. For Virgo, please. Messages this week regarding love. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. That could be you, Virgo. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So, overall victory and success so far in this reading. Someone in the past, or maybe someone you dealt with, had maybe some ego or pride issues. Again, that also could be overconfidence and, just confidence on your part, being very confident. We have the High Priestess, King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Pisces strong with that High Priestess, or another Earth sign, whether that be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But a lot of you are trusting your intuition right now. You're going with your gut. You're letting it guide you. You have the King of Cups here. A lot of you, you're emotionally mature, and you want someone emotionally mature. You want them to come correct. The Knight of Pentacles tends to move very slowly because, he's gathering his thoughts. He's getting together so when he comes in, he can come in correct and right. Maybe you are worried, someone might be a bit financially iffy. I don't know why I got that, but that could be something you're worried about. You're kind of waiting for someone who comes in who you don't have to worry about money with. Maybe that's what that might be. Excuse me. I apologize. My cat was distracting me. He was playing with the cord. All right. What is the High Priestess for Virgo, please? High Priestess for Virgo. You also might be wanting, someone very sweet, with that kind of Aunt Jemima-looking syrup bottle. Someone coming in who's very sweet, someone very loving. Maybe a bit over-emotional as well with that King of Cups. All right. High Priestess for Virgo, please. Please clarify the High Priestess for Virgo. We have the Six of Swords. Could be long distance or just emotional distance currently. We have the Five of Cups. It's all in reverse, but I'll read it upright. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Could be a Pisces. So, someone has these deep emotions. They're hiding from you. They're keeping from you. They might invite you to spend the night. I got that as well. Something just kind of being hidden at the moment. We have the Hangman. With that Moon card, a lot of you might have, released this past person, this X energy, or just released negative energy. Or someone could still be holding on to something, whether that be you or your person. We have the Five of Cups, so that, if you are kind of wondering about a past person, or just your person, new person, I feel like they're missing you. They're really upset if you're not in their life right now, We have the Six of Swords, which is a distance at the moment. Maybe you're not talking, maybe you're not communicating. Or if there is communication, it's very little communication. And they're missing, talking you, they're missing, sending cute pictures, whatever the case may be, they're really missing you. Again, this also could be a long distance. Maybe you meet someone online on the internet. Maybe you're making this, Facebook official, whatever the case may be. But I feel like someone's really missing the other party at the moment. And they might not be communicating that with the Moon card. They're keeping that a secret. Like they really miss you, but they're not telling you that. Maybe they're worried what you might think if they do kind of communicate those feelings. What's the King of Cups for Virgo, please? King of Cups for Virgo. Maybe they wanted to travel to see you, or you wanted to go see them, and someone said no. That could be what that is as well. What's the King of Cups, please, for Virgo? One more, please, for Virgo. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So, someone really wants to work on this. Maybe you work with this person, or you're just kind of focusing on work at the moment. Work, school, whatever the case may be. We have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. Something new is coming your way. We have the Aries new moon on the 24th, I believe. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's a new moon, a lot of new energy coming your way. We had the spring equinox. It's just a whole bunch of new energy in the air. So definitely take advantage of that with your manifesting, setting your new moon intentions. Or this also could be a pregnancy, so be careful if you're not in the market to have a child at the moment. Be careful of that. We have the Five of Wands and the Emperor. So your person might have been very controlling, and that's why you distance yourself. This also could be someone new coming in who you might have different beliefs. Maybe one of you is very spiritual, one of you is very religious. Kind of just different beliefs, political, whatever the case may be. But you still see them as a good father figure. Again, this might not be someone who stepped up to the plate in the past. You know, you waited and they didn't step up to the plate. And so you kind of argued about that. Maybe there were fights about that. You know, just disagreements. Maybe a custody battle with this Emperor Five of Wands. You know, she doesn't look... The Five of Wands usually depicted as, you know, people hitting each other with wands, you know, really fighting. But she's kind of like dusting. You know, she's kind of disgusted. Maybe someone did, a past person, maybe did something kind of disgusting, and it really pushed you away from them. You know, you walked away because you couldn't deal with it. You know, they made this mess, and they didn't clean it up. Maybe someone was crying over spilt milk as well, and you weren't really about that. You didn't want to deal with it. Maybe they were controlling. You know, they tried to be too controlling, too dominant, and you were like, stop it. And they were like, no. So that could be what that is as well. Again, but we do have the Ace of Wands. You know, a lot of new things, a lot of new passion coming your way. You know, someone new, or maybe someone from the past kind of renewing their energy, letting go of past toxic behavior, and, you know, coming in correct this time. You know, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You know, they're moving slowly, but they're kind of changing their ways, maybe. This is reading as more of a past connection, but it also could be a new connection coming in. You know, you might want someone very dominant. You know, someone maybe not wear the pants. I also kind of see this Emperor is kind of silly. You know, maybe this new person's very silly. You know, they're emotionally mature. You know, someone who's willing to step up and just do what's necessary. You know, taking the proper steps in a relationship. You know, just a lot of new passion here. What is the Knight of Pentacles for Virgo? Knight of Pentacles for Virgo, please. We have Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so we saw it earlier, I believe. See, I already forgot the beginning of the reading. I have a horrible memory. But we have the Five of Swords and Temperance. So a lot of you are being patient as this new love comes in. You're kind of balancing out your work life, your school life, your love life, whatever the case may be. Maybe this person had a very imbalanced life before, and that's what they're kind of doing right now. You know, in this deck, the Five of Swords is kind of putting yourself back together. You know, this dress was torn, and now it's kind of cut and stitched back together. You know, they cut you up, and you put yourself back together. You know, you rebuilt after that tower moment happened, or just kind of rebuilt after whatever it is that happened. You know, you're confident now. Maybe they made you feel very insecure about yourself, and you've kind of worked. You've worked and worked and worked. You've let go of this toxic behavior, and, you know, you're confident again. You've got that oomph back. Again, there's also could be someone coming in, you know, that you've been waiting on. Someone very pure of heart. You know, someone, I keep going back to that King of Cups. You know, someone very emotionally mature and who's going to come correct. You know, move incorrect and just do things that they should do in a relationship. Like, a lot of people are in relationships and they're just, you know, not good at it. You know, and I feel like this person, maybe your past person wasn't, this new person is just gonna be good for you. They're not gonna play those mind games. They're not gonna bully you. And there's not gonna be this Five of Wands. Again, there might be some minor, you know, I can't tell you that there's never gonna be disagreement in the relationship, but I feel like this new person is just coming in correct. Messages for Virgo, please. For Virgo, please. Messages this week for Virgo, please. Regarding love for Virgo. For Virgo, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have Witch, Healer. So all you have kind of healed and, you know, put yourself back together, like I was saying. You know, this person tore you down and you put yourself back together. You know, you're very strong. I saw the Strength card when I was shuffling. You know, you're ready. Oh, this is interesting. We have Ostara, Incubation. Correct me if I'm wrong, because personally, I'm not a Wiccan. I don't have anything against any religion, but Ostara, I believe, was the spring equinox. So again, you know, with that time, you know, a lot of things have renewed. We have water here. They could be a water sign. Again, water's, you know, very emotional energy. So cleansing. So a lot of you have cleansed, whether that be yourself or just the energy. You know, you're moving on. We have Ostara, Incubation. Again, with the Ace of Wands, be careful if you don't want a pregnancy, because that is showing up a lot in the reading. We have Emperor here, so that is kind of dad energy. Could be mom too, but I am kind of reading as dad, so be careful if you're not, you know, in the market. But again, incubation, you know, things are taking its time. You're being very patient as things are kind of evolving, you know, are being birthed, which sounds kind of silly, but, you know, as this new relationship is kind of coming into fruition, you know. I'm just being very patient. Alright, messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo, please. For Virgo, please. Sure. Got a little bent. Oh, we have engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So this Emperor, might be proposing. Again, can be male or female, doesn't matter. But, someone wants to get married with you. You're coming into union. You complete each other. Someone, is coming in with commitment. But this person, again, might not have wanted to step up and commit. Maybe the relationship was possibly in the early stages and they didn't want to commit further. Maybe it was just sex and they didn't want to commit past that. And they kind of tore you down for that. I know it's 2020. A lot of people are just hooking up right now. And, good for them, but a lot of us, we want commitment, we want something, long-term, something stable, and maybe that person wasn't giving it to you, so you moved on, and, you have someone coming in, who's going to want, to spend time with you, to commit to you, and, to just have that partnership, again, that relationship. We have mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So, someone isn't showing their feelings. We have the King of Cups here. We have someone very emotional who has these feelings, but they're not sharing them. So, again, with that Knight of Wands, they might be taking some time to slowly take off that mask. With that Five of Swords, maybe someone in the past made them feel bad about sharing their emotions, so they didn't want to do that, and that could be why they wear this mask. What's on the bottom of the deck? We have Kisses. Okay. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So again, you do have that new love offer coming. Things are renewed. Mask could also be a same-sex thing. Maybe someone isn't out yet, and they're not ready to be out, and you're like, come on, let's do this. Let's have this relationship. And they're like, yeah, that kind of energy. But, we're done with this mask energy. We have this new energy coming in. Someone wanting commitment, someone wanting to grow this with you. Cleansing out that negativity and just wanting something good and strong with you. I'm going to leave it there. Have a great one, Virgo, and I'll see you in your next reading.